Let's continue on. So we come to Python variables. What are Python variables? Variables are containers for storing data values. So in creating variables, Python has no command for declaring a variable. A variable created the moment you assign a value to it. That's when a variable is created. So if we have here, we say x is equals to 5. So now we have assigned anywhere you see x, say okay, x is 3. So this a variable. So if you want to check the variable, you want to print x, the value for x. So you run on your Python command, Python space index dot py. Sorry, is how it should be. 3. So now there's something called variable name. Step in creating a variable. A variable must start with a letter or the underscore character. So a letter in the sense that okay, these are steps in variable name. It can start with a letter, either alphabet, either capital letter or either uppercase or lowercase. So if I do something like this, I've created it. So it's a variable or underscore underscore where the underscore. This also is a variable. So a variable cannot start with a number. Definitely to show up an error. Something like this. Then now have like this. See, it's error. So this is not a way in creating variable. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric. So it must start with alphabet and you can mix a number inside. So but it cannot start with a number. A variable name are case sensitive. You can have like case sensitive in the essence that okay let me do practical example. You have this age equals to this, then we can have this equals to let me say 28, then we can have this just that. So if I say print age, it will print the value for each and every one of them. So if I run here, see you have our 20, 28, 30. That's why I said Python is case sensitive. Variable names are case sensitive. Then a variable name cannot be a keyword. What are keywords? Keywords are reserved words that cannot be used as a variable name. E.g., we have something like this. Cannot use this guy as a variable name. It will show up error. Break is used to stop a program. So when we get to loop and the rest, you understand. But currently now that's that for that. You cannot use if statement in lambda as time goes on. I will continue this tutorial so you understand more in Python. You get so that's that for that. So let's continue. So we can have something like this. can have something like this. I want to give you a can have something like this. This guy, sorry, my video will be fast because I want to meet up. So we can have something like this. Then let me decide to edit this program. So let me decide to run. So they are all John because the variable I gave them, I told you variable is gain sensitive. So this is a way on creating a variable. I'm coming. Creating it, let me mix it up with something like this. So if I run, it shows something like this. So this is the way on getting the variable name, and you can actually get their type by typing this type, like the type of value they contain. So these are the types of, look at it, it shows strong class of string, that is data type. So when we get there, I will tell you more about data type. So for now, that's that for that. So you can keep on trying. So now assigning multiple values. How to assign multiple values in a variable. So we can actually write something like this. Let me speed up because time is not on my side. So we can actually write something like this. So if I go to this, let me run. So once I run, we have this orange, banana, and cherry. So now I assigned multiple values to one value. So this X, Y, and Z have the same value. So this is how to assign. No, the one I did initially, I was assigning it differently. Like see this code, it's different. I used a different approach. Each one has its own value and the rest. But this one I did now, everyone is sharing one particular tax. So that's why it's printing only these guys for me. Yeah, when I run. So that's that for multiple variables, assigning many values to multiple variables. Then I can assign we can also assign one value to multiple variables. Now this one, what I did here, I assigned these multiple values here to all these guys. So that's why it's bringing out them in one place. And at the same time, you can assign multiple values to one variable. So I said x is equals to y, then y is equals to z, then z is equals to orange. So definitely, when you see x, you know our x is the value for y. When you see y, you know our y is the value for z. And when you see z, you know our z is equals to orange. So definitely, if our z is orange, then our y also is orange. Then our x also will be orange. So now if I run this code, it will print orange 3 times. So you have to just read in between lines. It's mathematics. So hope you guys understand to this point. So in next our next one, what we'll be talking on next one is the output variables, the print function. Because print function is to print out so that you can to allow users to see. So you have to print what you are seeing. So the print function, definitely, if you want to print at the same time, we can have if you want to print these 3 guys, you can, instead of you making your code longer, you can just delete this guy. We just put a comma here, space. See, I don't brought up the option for why you giving me it. So comma space y, then comma space z. Then if we run, it will still give us the same output, but on the same line. So now if I want to do it like this, come in, I want to write, let me assign this. So if I do it like this and I run my code to write Python is awesome. So now then there's something called concatenation. Instead of you putting comma, you can just put a plus sign. You concatenate. It's not addition, oh, it's concatenate. It's called concatenation. It's called, let me comment. It's called concatenation. So it's called concatenation. So concatenation is just like to add, it will just add these guys there. Let me run. So if I run, it will still bring out Python is awesome. Python is awesome. Now, if you notice, there's a difference. Here, there's no space. Why here, there's space. So, the next one I want to tell you guys is to concatenate with space, you put a string. And while I'm putting a string, anything inside this string in a print function, anything inside a double quote, a string format, we print the exact string out. So let me just do something like this for you so you understand. See, these guys here that I put is the same guy here. So anything in a string format in your print option will be printed the same way you give it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, but I'm not yet done. Maybe I'll do it. I'll do a another part, another section by this time tomorrow. So see you. Thank you. Next session will be discussing on global variables. Yeah, global variables. So hopefully tomorrow I'll drop a new tutorial video on that. Thank you. Peace and love. Don't play.